my name is Anna, and today I want to show you how I make our liquid Castile soap. So I make my own handmade soap, and I already have a video about that, which I'll leave in the description box and in the cards. So to make liquid Castile soap, the definition of what Castile soap means is that it's soap made from oils. That's all that Castile soap means. It doesn't mean specifically coconut oil or specifically any type of oil. It just means soap that was made with oil. So to make liquid Castile soap, I will take some of my soap bars, cut them in half so that way they will fit in my food processor, and I will grate them up with my food processor and melt them down in some water. I'll show you the whole process, and it is possible to do this by hand with a hand grater. It just takes a little bit more time. So here I have the soap bars that I want to use, and these are all my thickest cuts of my homemade olive oil, coconut, and shea butter soap. And I have them on my cutting board here so that I can cut them in half. They will fit in my food processor a little bit easier. So here is my food processor, and I'm going to put the grater attachment on here. And then step into my storage room where I keep all of my appliances. Sliding my food processor into place, then I'm going to turn it all on and just start throwing my soap directly in there and grating it all up. There's a few large chunks that didn't get processed. They're still thin, but they're big squares, so I'm just going to throw that in with the grated soap and hope that it melts down. So back in my kitchen, I have a pot of water, which I have on medium-high heat, more like number 6, and it's already full of water, so I'm just going to throw my soap directly into this pot. I thought I might only put in half of it, but I ended up feeling comfortable to just pour the entire food processor's worth of soap into this pot. going to stir it around so that it gets evenly covered with water. Alright, so it's probably been about 10 to 12 minutes, not really very long at all. And yeah, most of my soap is completely melted. Some of those big chunks still have a little bit of rigidity in here, but with stirring it around, they'll just kind of melt away. And I've already turned off my soap now, and I'm just going to allow it to cool. So here I have these 3 old vinegar bottles. They do not have vinegar in them. I have filled them up 3/4 of the way with warm water. So I'm going to use a funnel and a measuring cup to equally portion out my liquid soap between all 3 of these jugs. Alright, so we're done. I'm gonna put all the caps back on them and just kind of tilt them so that it's equally mixed and blended together, the soap and the water. And there you go, 3 gallons of Castile soap. That is pretty strong. You can dilute this even more for washing dishes or using it for any sort of cleaning around the house. Alrighty, so I hope you liked that process of how I make our liquid Castile soap. It's pretty simple, and you don't have to make your own soap to do this. You can buy soap bars from the store and grate them up yourself and melt them down with water the exact same way. You do not have to have homemade soap to do this process, and it's way cheaper to do it this way. I've never seen any Castile soap that has been as cheap as this process. Even when I used to purchase soap bars and melt them down with this way, it would take me about $9 for 3 gallons of Castile soap, and that would last me quite a while. So yeah, definitely do this. It's super easy. You don't have to make your own soap to do it. Hope that was fun for you. I hope you learned something. I hope you're learning to prioritize yourself
and make sure that your needs are met. You are important, and what you want, what you need matters. I love you. I hope you have a good day.